Hello, Floyd's Knobs Christian. Hope you guys are having a good day so far as we're into the summer months. And this is the time where I'm sure quite a few have maybe a family vacation plan, time to meet up with some friends, a little time off work, and the possibilities limitless as summer approaches. Obviously, a little bit more for the kids that are in school about to get out, but even for everybody, there's something that we're all looking forward to at one point of the summer or not. But one thing that I think we all fall victim to is a bit of over planning. And I think that growing up, there's times where I probably looked ahead too much. Okay, where am I going to be this time next year? Where am I going to be in 5 years? And really trying to paint that picture of where I would be and trying to follow that. But then as time progressed, I really understood that it's not necessarily about where I see myself in a year or 5 years. Same thing for everybody. It's really about where the Lord is calling us to live our life and to move along our path. I always use readings out of the devotional book, Jesus Calling, which essentially would be if Jesus were talking directly to you. And one of the passages in terms of planning that caught my eye was, you can make some plans as you gaze into the day that stretches out before you, but you need to hold those plans tentatively, anticipating that I might have other ideas. And he says, you can make some plans as you gaze into the day, but still, we always have to keep in mind that there's going to be a tendency that Jesus might put us in a different direction, have a different plan for our lives. And another great verse here from the Bible, from Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21, says, you can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. That was very straightforward. It says basically, you can make all the plans you want, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. And another thing I realized, too, about when I was growing up and realizing that I shouldn't have as many things in my control. They need to be in the Lord's control, because when I felt like I had everything in my control, the anxiety really started to build up. And I think that all of us can attest that anxiety is one of the feelings that we want to stay away from as much as possible. And through Jesus, we can certainly do that. And as I go and take a reading here from 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, this is a verse I'm sure we're all familiar with. It says, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Very simple, very poignant. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. So I think the takeaway today is, as we get set for summer, a lot of very exciting things on the horizon. But I challenge all of us to not look too far ahead and really stay in the present and following the path that God has us, because once we plan a little bit too much, I feel like we have that anxiety that creeps in. And it says right here in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, that we can cast all of our anxieties on the Lord because he does care for us. So as we go to the communion table today, hope that we can get excited for the Lord's plan for us this summer, and hopefully we can follow that as close as we can.